In this video, we will solve question number 25, and it is to be noted that this question is actually very important, because in this question means all type of things are included. Whatever we have learned in the rectification of error, all types of rectification, all types of errors are almost included. So if you are able to solve this question, that is the question number 25, then most probably it is possible that you will be able to solve most of the questions which is given in the whatever numerical questions are given or the illustration is given. Almost all the illustration and all the numerical you can solve if you are able to do this question number 25. So it is actually a comprehensive question which include all types of problems which arise in case of errors and rectification. So we will today do the question number 25, and there are around 12 questions are there, 12 statements or 12 types of errors are mentioned, and we will be doing one by one all the whatever question is given in the question. Starting with the very first one, there in the sales book, in the sales book for the month of January, total of page number 2 was carried forward to page number 3 as 1000 instead of 1200. And total of page number 6 was carried forward to 7 as 5600 instead of 5000. Now, how to solve this question is actually, you can see page number 2 and page number 3. First of all, let us write here page 2 and page 3. Now, total of page 2 was carried forward to page number 3 as 1000. In page number 3, it was carried forward as 1000 instead of 1200. It was in the page number 2, it was 1200, but it was wrongly written in the page number. It was carried forward to page number 3 as 1000. This is wrong actually, and this is the correct one. Now, next, it is given that total of page number 6 was carried forward to page number 7 as 5600. Page number 7. Now, come to page 7. Page 7. Page 7, it is written as 5600. In page number 7, it is written as 5600 instead of 5000. Instead of 5000. This is page 6. Now you can see this is again correct and this is wrong. So total you can see, instead of in page number 12, in page number 3 it was carried forward as 1000 instead of 1200. Similarly, in page number 7 it was written as 5600 instead of 5000. Now you can see this is the correct one, 6200. This is correct, and the wrong is 6600. Means this should have been written. Means actually total of 6200 should have been written. Instead of that, what has been written is 6600. Now, as you know, this is with regard to sales group. This is with regard to sales group. This is actually the sales. This is sales. Now, instead of 6200, it has been written as 6600. And as you know, sales is credited. Sales is whenever goods are sold, it is to be credited. It means instead of 6200, the credit here is what? 6400. Means 400 excess credit is there. 400 excess credit. Excess credit has been recorded. 400 excess credit has been recorded. Instead of 6200, it has been recorded in the next page as 6600. Means total of these two, page number 2 to page number 3, again page number 6 to page number 7. These were the correct figure which were to be recorded. These are the wrong figure which has been recorded. Total of these two is 6600, 6200. This is the correct figure which should have been recorded, but wrongly the total has been recorded as 6600. It is 1000 and 5600. Now, as you know, 400 extra is there, 400 more is there. Moreover, this is with regard to sales, and sales have credit balances. It means 400 excess sales has been recorded. So, as you know, sales have credit balances. So, correctly, excess credit is there. So, there is, you do not have to write anything with regard to, we do not know the actual figure of sales. So, we cannot write the wrong entry. But the correct entry. But in the wrong entry, you can write that sales account to sales account 400. This 400 extra credit has been recorded. Because we are not writing the correct entry because we do not know the total amount of sales actually, total amount and to whom the sales has been made. Although you can write that you can see the sales is, you can say credit or cash sale, it is also not mentioned, assuming that it is a credit sales. So you can write it as debtors account debit. You can write here as debtors account debit to sales account 6,200. But it has wrongly been recorded, the sales has wrongly been recorded at 6,600. So here you can write debtors account debit. Debtors account debit 6,200 to sales 6,600. Means in the sales account this recording was wrongly done. Sales account recording was wrongly done. Now you can see the debtors is of 6,200 and 6,200. The sales is 6,300, 6,200, but wrongly it has been recorded 400 extra sales is there. In order to cancel this, we will debit sales account. Sales account will be debited. Debit sales account with 400. Now this has been solved. The excess debit has been reversed. And if there is no account to be credited, then we will open suspense account. Suspense account credit to suspense account 400. This way you can do this question by calculating the amount, which is this is the actual amount, this is the wrong amount. Sales is crediting, having credit balance 6,200 is the actual sales which should have been written. Wrongly it has been written as 6,600, means 400 difference is there, 400 excess credit is there. Sales have credit balance, means excess credit has been recorded. In order to cancel this excess sales of 400, we will debit sales account, and then now other account is to be credited. There is no other account to be credited, so suspense account will be opened and balance will be transferred to suspense account. Now let us come to the next one. Next is wages paid for installation of machinery 500 was posted to wages account as 50. Wages paid for installation of machine. This is question number 25A. Now come to B part. Wages paid for installation of machine. The entry should be machinery account debit to cash. Machinery account debit to cash account 500. Wages paid for installation of machine 500 were posted to wages account as 50. Now this is the actual entry. Now yesterday, that is in a previous video, I have told that if assets are purchased, whether it is old or new asset, and to bring the asset into running condition, whatever expenses are incurred on the asset, it will be included in the cost of the asset, even if there is repair is done in case of second-hand asset, or to make the asset into running condition, whatever initial expenditure is made, that is included in the cost of the asset. Similarly, here the machine has been purchased and some installation has been done, 500 has been done. So the amount should be, you can say, debited to machinery account. So this is the correct entry, and you are paying cash. That is going cash will be going out of the business for the, you can say, the installation expenses. Now it has been debited to wages account at 50. The wrong entry is wages account debit. Wages account debit to cash. It is given in the question that it has been debited to wages account as 50, only 50 rupees. But regarding cash, nothing is given, so we will assume that it has been correctly recorded. So there is only wrong entries with regard to wages. Now you can see here the correct entry, the machine should be debited. Machine should have been debited, it has not been debited, so we will debit machinery account. Machinery account debit, and the amount is 500. Now this entry is over. Cash is to be credited with 500, it has been credited with 500, so there is nothing wrong with regard to cash. Now wages has wrongly been, it has been debited, but as you can see in the correct entry, there is no need of wages to be debited. So in order to cancel these wages of 50 rupees which has been debited, we will credit cash. We will debit wages account, to wages account. To wages account 50. This has also been done. Now you can see all the entries, or you can say it has been taken into consideration while passing the rectification entry. And here you can see that there is debit is of rupees 500 and the credit is only of rupees 50. So there is difference. There is, you can say, the credit balance is less. So the difference will be transferred to suspense account. The 450 to suspense account. To suspense account 450. So now here the debit and credit balance will become equal, and this is the rectification. Now let us come to the third one. C part, machine purchase from R&R company for 10,000 on credit was entered in the purchases book as 6,000 and posted there from R&R company as 1,000. Now machine is purchased from R&R company for 10,000 on credit. When machine is purchased, entry will be machinery account debit. Machinery account debit. The amount is 10,000 purchased from R&R company. 10,000 on credit, R&R company account. This is the correct entry. The machine has been purchased from R&R company for 10,000. This is the correct entry. Now it has been entered in the purchases book as 6,000. Now instead of the machine has been purchased, instead of debiting machine, it has been recorded as a purchases. As you know, purchases is also debited. So purchases account has been wrongly debited, and it has been debited with 6,000 also. It has been debited with 6,000 and posted there from R&R company as 1,000. And moreover, it has been posted to R&R company. To R&R company account. It has been recorded as 1,000. Now you can see what is the error is there. First of all, you see that machine is to be debited with 10,000. It has not been debited. So first of all, what we will do? We will debit machinery account with 10,000. Machinery account. Machinery account debit 10,000. This entry is over. R&R company should have been created with 10,000, but it has wrongly been created with 1,000 only. So we will credit more R&R company with 9,000 more. You can see here the credit is required of 10,000, but only 1,000 credit is given. So 9,000 more credit is required to R&R company. To R&R company account, 9,000 more credit should be given. Now this entry is over, R&R company. The left is purchase account has been debited with 6,000. As you know, you can see there is no need of purchase account to be debited. So we have to cancel this purchase account by crediting purchases account. To purchases account. To purchases account 6,000. To purchases. Now this is also over. All the 4 transactions which are happening in the correct entry as well as the wrong entry has been taken into consideration. You can see here that the machine is there is debit balance of 10,000 and the credit is 9,000 plus 6,000, 15,000 is the total credit. But the debit is of rupees 10,000. So the debit is less. There is less debit, or you can say there is excess credit. In order to balance, we have to open suspense account and the balance will be transferred, that is 5,000 will be debited with suspense account, so that the debit and credit becomes equal. So we will debit suspense account. Suspense account debit. Suspense account will be debited with 5,000. Now the debit is 15,000 and the credit is also 15,000. Now come to the D. Credit sales to Mohan 5,000 were recorded in purchases book. Credit sales to Mohan. Now goods are sold to Mohan. Entry will be Mohan account debit to sales. If it is a credit sales, Mohan account debit to sales account. This is the sales amount is credit sales to Mohan 5,000. This is the correct entry 5,000. Mohan account debit to sales. Now it has been recorded in the purchases book. Now instead of sales, it has been recorded as purchases account debit. It has been recorded. Purchases account debit to Mohan account. 5,000. Instead of, actually this is the sale to Mohan of 5,000, but it has been wrongly recorded in the purchases book as 5,000. So you can see here Mohan should have been debited, but Mohan has not been debited here. You can see Mohan has not been debited. In order to correct this, first of all, Mohan account will be debited. Mohan account debit. Mohan account debit 5,000. This entry is over. Sales account should be credited. It has not been credited. You can see here. So we will credit sales account to sales account 5,000. Now this is also purchases has been debited, but you can see there is no need to debit purchase account. It has wrongly been debited. So in order to cancel this, we will credit purchase account to purchases account. To purchases account 5,000. Now this is also done. Mohan account has been credited, but you can see there is no need to credit Mohan account. Means in order to cancel this, we have to debit Mohan account. You can see already Mohan account has been debited with 5,000. So 5,000 more debit is required. So total debit to Mohan will become 5,000 plus 5,000. It will become 10,000. Now you can see the debit as well as the credit both are equal. Credit Mohan account debit to sales account to purchase account 5,000 means both the debit and the credit is now 10,000. Come to the E part. Goods returned to Ram 1,000 were recorded in the sales books. First of all, goods returned to Ram entry will be E part. Goods returned to Ram account debit 1,000. Ram account debit, goods are returned. Goods are returned means the goods which were purchased that is being returned to Ram. Means this is a purchase return. So we will write Ram account debit to purchase return account. Purchase return account 1,000. Now this has been recorded. Goods returned to Ram were recorded in the sales book. Now it has been recorded as a sales to goods are returned, but these are recorded as a sales. Means Ram account debit to sales. It has been recorded wrongly as Ram account debit to sales account. Because as you know, when goods are sold, means it is sales is credited. Now in order to pass the correct entry, you can see Ram account was to be debited. It has been debited also. So no correction is required in Ram account. Purchase return has been credited. A purchase return need to be credited, but it has not been credited. So we will credit purchase return to purchase return account. To purchase return account 1,000. This is written. Sales has been credited, but this is wrong. There is no need to credit sales account as you can see in the correct entry. So in order to cancel the sales, we will debit sales account. Sales account debit 1,000. And you can see both the debit and the credit are equal. So this is our correction entry or rectification entry. Let us come to the next question also. The next. Now come to F. Question number 25. Credit purchase from S and Company 6,000 were recorded in the sales book. However, S and Company were correctly credited. Credit purchase from S and Company of 6,000. This is the credit purchase entry value purchases account debit. When goods are purchased, purchases is debited. Purchase account debit to S and Company account. This is of 6,000. Credit purchase from S and Company 6,000. Now this is credit purchase from S and Company. This will be the correct entry. Recorded in the sales book. were recorded in the sales book. It has been recorded in the sales, means it has been recorded as to sales account 6,000. It has been recorded as in the sales book, and we are doing F here in the recorded in the sales book. However, S and company was correctly credited, but it has been recorded in the sales book, but S and company was correctly credited also. S and company account. This is the wrong entry. This is a purchase of 6,000, but it has been recorded in the sales book. Means, as you know, sales is credited. So sales account was, it means sales account will be credited. Now, it has been wrongly recorded in S and company. That is, S and company account should have been credited, and it has been credited also. Now, in order to call the rectification entry, first of all, you can see S and company is to be credited. It has been credited also. So no correction is required in this part. Purchases account should have been debited. It has not been debited, so we will debit purchase account. Purchase account debit. Entry will be purchases account debit 6,000. It has been debited. Now, sales account has been credited, but as you know, you can see the correct entry. There is no need to credit sales account. In order to cancel the sales, we will debit sales account. Sales account debit 6,000. Now this is also over. All the 4 transactions we have taken into consideration is all the 4 accounts which were debited or credited. Now, as you know, you can see there is debit of total 16,000, total 12,000, 6 plus 6, 12,000. But there is no credit is there. In order to balance the, you can say, debit and credit, we will transfer the balance to suspense account. To suspense account. It will come to 12,000. Now, come to G. Next. Credit purchase from M and company 6,000 were recorded in the sales book as 2,000 and posted therefrom to the credit of M and company as 1,000. First of all, we will write the correct entry. Credit purchase from M and company 6,000. Credit purchase from M and company. Entry will be purchases account debit. Purchase account debit to M and company 6,000. This is the correct entry. Credit purchase from M and company 6,000 were recorded in the sales book. Again, here also the recording is in the sales book. To sales account has been recorded in the sales book as 2,000. In the sales book, it has been recorded as 2,000. Now, and posted therefrom to the credit of M and company as 1,000. And it has been recorded in M and company as 1,000. M and company in the credit. Here also we are crediting M and company. Now there is no debit part here in this. Now, for correction entry. Purchase account should have been debited. It has not been debited, as you can see. So first of all, we will debit purchases account. Purchases account debit 6,000. This entry is over. M and company 6,000 credit is required. But here, how much credit has been given? Only 1,000. Instead of 6,000, only 1,000 credit is there. 5,000 credit is more is required. So we will credit M and company with 5,000 more. To M and company account 5,000. Now this part is over. Now you can see sales has been credited with 2,000. But you can see the correct entry, there is no need to credit sales account. In order to cancel this sales, we will debit sales account with 2,000. Sales account debit 2,000. Now this part is also over. All the 4 accounts have been taken into consideration. Nothing is left here. Now you can see the debit part, the purchase and the sales. Total debit is 8,000, but the credit is only of 5,000. So credit lesser credit of 3,000 is there. This 3,000 will be transferred to suspense account. To suspense account. 6 plus 2 8, 3,000. Now the debit and the credit both are now become equal. 8,000. Come to H. This one. Let us see what is this. Credit sales to Raman, 4,000. The question is credit sales to Raman. Entry will be Raman account debit to sales. Raman account debit to sales account 4,000. Raman account debit to sales 4,000. Now here it is given that it has been posted to the credit of Raghavan as 1,000. Means from the sales book it has been posted to the credit of Raghavan. Means Raghavan account is credited. Raghavan with rupees 1,000. It has been credited. Moreover, since it was recorded in the sales book, it means that it was posted to the credit of Raghavan, but in the sales account it will be correctly recorded. Means to sales it is, there is nothing wrong. In sales account it will be written as 4,000. There is nothing wrong. This is the correct, means the wrong entry which has been passed. Now you can see that Raman account should have been debited. It has not been debited. So for correction we will debit Raman account. Raman account debit. Raman account debit 4,000. This is over. Sales is to be credited. Sales has already been credited also. No need to correction in this sales. Raghavan account has wrongly been credited, so we will debit Raghavan account to cancel this. Raghavan account debit 1,000. Now this part is also good. Now all the 4 accounts which are recorded has been taken into consideration. Only thing is left is, you can see the debit part is only 5,000, but there is no credit. So this balance will be transferred to suspense account. To suspense account 5,000. Now let us do one more CFGHI also. Bills receivable 1600 from Noor was dishonored and posted to the debit of allowance account. Bills receivable of 1600 from Noor was dishonored. As you know, when bill receivable is dishonored, what happens is the debtors, the bill from whom we have got from, that is from the debtors, he will again become a debtor for us, and our bank balance will decrease because the bank will also, you can say, collect the amount from our bank. Means there will be deduction from our bank account. So when the bill is dishonored, this bill is of rupees 1600. The entry will be, let us see what is the name of the person. Bills received from 1600 from Noor was dishonored. Now it means Noor will become a debtor for us. Noor account debit. Noor account debit to bank. When the bill is dishonored, our bank balance will decrease because the bank will collect the relevant amount, the amount of the bill from our account, and Noor will again become a debtor because he was earlier who has provided even the bills receivable. 1600 is the bill receivable. At the time of dishonor, this is the general entry, this will be passed. Now it has been posted to the debit of allowance account. Means instead of debiting Noor, it has been recorded as an allowance account, debit of allowance account. Allowance account debit to bank account 1600. Now you can see here, bank account is to be credited. It has already been credited. There is no need to correct this bank account. Everything is okay with the bank account. Noor account is to be debited. It has not been debited. So we will debit Noor account. Noor account debit 1600. This is also done. Allowance account has been debited with 1600. As you can see here, there is no need to debit allowance account. So we will cancel this allowance account by crediting it to allowance account 1600. Let us do one more J part also. Cash paid to money 5,000 against our acceptance was debited to Manu's account. Cash paid to money 5,000 against our acceptance. Against our acceptance here means that this is actually bills payable. This is actually bills payable which was given to money. Now this is payable, as you can say, has become, you can say, due date has arrived and we are paying this money this 5,000 to money for the bills payable. So cash paid to money against our acceptance. When the cash will be paid to money against the bills payable, the entry will be bills payable account debit. Bills payable account debit to cash, or you can write bank also. Amount is 5,000. 5,000. Now it has been debited to Manu's account. Wrongly it has been debited to Manu's account. It means the recording is such that Manu account has been debited. Manu account debit to cash 5,000. Now you can see here the cash has been credited. It was credited also. It is to be credited. It has been credited. Bills payable was to be debited, it has not been debited. So we will debit bills payable account. Bills payable account. 5,000 debit. Now this is also over. Manu's account has been wrongly debited. In order to cancel this, we will credit Manu's account to Manu's account. 5,000. This is also over. As you can see, all the accounts have been taken into consideration. Moreover, the debit and the credit is also equal. So there is no need to open suspense account in this case. Rest of the 2 more transactions are there. 2 or 3 more transactions are there, which you will try later on at your home also.